Yo te traigo esta bomba puertorriqueña.
Chica, tú eres tano.
Okay, I'm gonna start in here by showing you the ingredients. We're not gonna use the KitchenAid or hand mixer. We're just gonna beat everything by hand. But if you wanna use the mixer, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna start by adding a room temperature 1 stick of butter. I'm using unsalted butter, which equal half cup of butter. And it has to be a room temperature. Room temperature means you have to leave that butter outside of the refrigerator for 2-3 hours until it's soft like this. And with the spatula, I'm just gonna smash it. That way you see it's soft. And I'm gonna leave all the ingredients in the description box below. And I have 1 cup of dark brown sugar. So we're just gonna combine everything until the sugar and the butter is mixed. After everything is well combined, we're going to add the eggs one by one. And you're going to mix it up after each egg. I'm going to add the second one. And then I'm going to mix everything very well. Third one. Now I'm going to add the 4th egg. And after we add in the 4 eggs, now we're going to add the spices. I had ginger, ground ginger. So I'm going to add half teaspoon of the ground ginger. And I have my granddaughter in here. She want to help me. You know how kids are. So I'm going to let her help me. That way she learn at the same time. And I also have ground cinnamon. I'm going to add half teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I had nutmeg, ground nutmeg, and half teaspoon. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm going to add, this is optional, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of brandy or you can add any rum of your preference. If you don't want to use rum, just leave the rum out. But I'm using right here a brandy, and you can buy the brandy at any liquor store. Now it's time to add the flour, and I'm using in here 1 cup of all-purpose flour, so which I'm going to use the sifter, and to that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And we're going to sift it to the dough. Now we're just going to combine this until everything is well combined. But before that, we just mix that a little bit. We're going to add the fruit. Okay, the fruit in here depends on how you like. Okay, in the store at this time, November and December, they buy like a lot of kind of fruit. I have in here, this one is small pieces, and it's like a variety of fruit. And I also have this one. This one is a tropical mix. Have you seen in here? This one are bigger. And I have pineapples. If you want to cut it in a small pieces, you can go ahead and do it. Sometimes people ask me if they can put it in the blender. That's up to you. I like to see the fruit in that cake. So I just got to measure approximately 1 cup. But really, the amount depends on your taste. So I'm just going to add 1 cup of the one who comes in small pieces. And some people put green and red when it's time, like Christmas time. So that's depending on if you want to mix or you want to play with the colors. And we're just going to add it in there randomly. I'm just going to highlight, put some in there. And I'm going to put the whole thing to this one, the tropical fruit. And then we're going to also add the pineapple. I'm just going to go ahead and add the whole pineapple. And this is optional. I'm going to add a couple of golden raisin. Just a little bit there. And the walnuts. I'm going to add approximately like a couple walnuts onto your taste. But you can add almonds, pecans. So that's 1 cup. And we're going to mix that up everything. Right now I'm preheating the oven at 350. And I have an 8x4 baking pan, which I'm gonna spray it with a spray. I'm using the spray with flour. And I didn't see, you guys don't see that, but to the mix I add 1/3 cup of milk, and I just mix it up when I was doing the mixing. And we're gonna bake this for approximately 1 hour to 1 hour and 15 minutes at 325. So you're going to preheat the oven at 350. When you put it in the oven, just lower the temperature at 325. And you're going to bake this at 325 for 1 hour. Just depend on the oven, and that's depend on the baking pan you use. So I'm going to show you the final result after it's done. Okay, make sure you just... I leave my 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I notice when I using the glass or this kind of pan, it turns to burnt a little bit. So if you want to use the metal, I think it's even better. So I'm going to let it cool down a little bit for 10 minutes, then we're going to cut it. And as you see, I'm just going to go ahead and cut some. But this guy is still hot. I just can't wait. And you can eat this in the breakfast. This cake's not too sweet. Being honest with you, it's very delicious. And as you see, it's very easy to make. So if you try to make this cake, please, and if you like the recipe, give me a thumbs up. And I invite you to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share with your family and friends. That way they can take advantage of this delicious recipe. So thank you for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.